with Chef Puck, we bring you the best stuff. Today I got a special treat, winemaking, okay? Well, let's dig right into it about winemaking, equipment-wise. This is what we're gonna be doing. Then we're gonna be making some wine later on, okay? The equipment is basically straightforward, okay? But you can purchase your wine equipment actually off of Amazon. But when you type it in, you type in wine making equipment, okay? It'll give you a list of everything you need to purchase. They come in package deals. They're not expensive, but they could be expensive. But we're gonna go through some of the stuff that you are definitely gonna need when you're making winemaking. But winemaking, it's a long process. It's not long, but I mean, not like no year, 2 years you can drink it, but it's like several months later, because you want, when you bottle it, you want it to age a little bit, okay? So without further ado, let me get to 2 different types of bottles that you can use, all right? So you can use this bottle here. All right, this is a typical 750 ml bottles. All right. If you make a 6-gallon batch of wine, this can give you about 30 bottles, okay? 30 bottles of wine, okay? But if you get these bottles, and all these bottles you can buy from Amazon, all right? With these bottles, you'll yield about maybe 2 cases of this here. And this is a lot of wine, okay? So 12 bottles, 30 bottles. Doesn't make a difference. It's how much do you drink. So if you have family, friends, company, maybe you want to give a bottle or 2 away, that's what I've been doing. And but it worked out pretty good. All right. So the first things first, you need buckets. These are food grade buckets here. All right. These buckets here, it has a little rubber garment in the top here, that holds the airlock. Now the airlock, you can fill with any liquid, but I usually just use water, okay? You fill it up because your wine has to go through a fermentation and that gas has to be released, but don't let no air back into your wine itself. So basically, it would go like this. Has a little cap. You fill up to water to this bob. There's a bob in here that floats. And when the yeast is activated, all right, she'll start bubbling. And once it's bubbling, it's releasing gas. It'll release the gas here, but will not let any air enter back into your wine because air will destroy your wine. So these are really sealed, really good, all right? And what else can I say about this here? Yeah, you're gonna need this. But if you buy the kit, it comes with all of this stuff. All right. So, but like I said, food grade bucket. They sell the kits on Amazon. You can purchase. Now, what you're gonna need also, you're gonna become a scientist. Actually, you have where you're gonna put your wine in. I forgot what you call these, a beacon. And what this does, you're also gonna invest in, you go to any dollar store and pick one of these up here. It makes your life so much easier. A turkey baster, okay? When your wine is basically, you're gonna check it for the gravity of alcohol gravity and sugar that's in your, gravity and sugar that's in your wine. This is so easy to pull out, all right? So easy. And the hydrometer, what it does, it's a glass bobbin. It has all your readings on it. It has basically table wine, dessert wine, beer, and wine, okay? You follow the instructions with this here, this is a good tool that you definitely need. Every winemaker, every still, they make stills, they need this also too. All right? So that's that with that. All right. Now I have this is optional. This is optional here. This little device here, you fill it up with sterilization solution. This is for your bottles. And when it's filled up with water and a solution, a mixture, you take your bottle, you press down, and it injects the liquid in cleaning your bottles. One thing about winemaking, it's sterile. Sterilization, everything. All right, you don't play around with this because you're going to consume this. All right. Now, talking about sterilization. All right, you're going to also have to invest in this here. All right, this is a one-step, no rinse cleaner. All right, follow directions. This is what you're going to sterilize everything with. All right, you're really going to sterilize because you need to sterilize. Before you even start winemaking, everything must be sterilized. All right, and also, I showed you the bucket. This is what the bucket is, what you started off with right here, the bucket. Okay, now, after the process you're going through, you have to transfer it into what they call a carboy. And this is a carboy, this is plastic, okay? Food grade, okay? Once you, once you're done with this here, you're gonna transfer it over into here. And the way to transfer it, you're going to need a ciphering, all right? Where this part end here is going to go into the bucket. I'll show you. It's going to go into the bucket with your wine that you like. Whatever tells you with the instructions, you follow. All wines are different. All right. You then would put the holes in here, and this would go on the floor, such as like this, and then you pump. You pump. And when you pump, it's going to pump all your wine into here. But leaving the sediment behind. You don't want no sediment of the yeast into your wine. Okay? You don't want the yeast. So you might leave up maybe 1 inch to 2 inches of wine down there. You don't want to mess with that because you don't want it here. All right? So, and we have an airlock for this, and I'll show it to you now. Okay? Now, you can use the same airlock, same principle. You put the water in, all right? And it becomes air sealed. It's still going to do its fermentation. It's still going to release gas even when it's in the carboy. So with this little device here, all right, you don't have to buy these, but they come with bongs that you stick into the hole here, and it has a hole in it, and you can stick this into it. But I like these better. So what it does is that I have the cap here. It's a silicone-based seal, and you would take this, put it in, okay, like I said, with your fluid. Once your wine is filled up in here, it's airtight sealed. And then this, always remember this needs to go into a warm place, like a closet or somewhere where it just stays warm, a pantry, anything like that. Okay, what else? Okay, you're gonna also need there's one item here that's optional. I'll get to that in a second. But this is a corker. You're gonna need a corker. You're gonna need a corker, and you're gonna need corks. Whatever you do, if you do decide to make wine, when you remove these corks from your bottle with a corkscrew, throw them out. They're no good no more because you done put a hole in it and air can seep into your wine if you try to reuse your corks on a new batch. So you always have to buy corks. They're not expensive at all. All right, this is not expensive at all either. But like I said, you can buy the package deals, okay? Now, what else here? You're gonna need this, okay? This is to basically get down. The instructions will inform you that you need to agitate your wine. You can use this to do it manually, okay? You can use this manually, and I'll show you what I mean. Remove this here. All right. It's down in there. And you would agitate your wine. You want to get a lot of the air out of your wine. There's going to be gases to be released. All right, but you gotta sit here and stir. Okay, that's one method. Okay. The second method is this part here. This is the one I always use. I don't use that thing. I use this one. This one, what it does, you grab it, you put it into the hole, such as, right? All right. How do you use this? This hooks up to a drill, a hand drill, and it's the most beautifulest thing. All right. You can set the speed, and it will mix your wine like it's a beautiful thing. Okay. So you got that out of the way. Okay. Now the brushes. You're gonna need some brushes because you're gonna need to clean this. All right. It's bendable. You can shape it because you got to get down in there. And you got to clean. You got to clean. Remember, everything must be sterilized. Even this needs to be sterilized. Everything you with wine, you have to sterilize. Okay. Now, let's see what else we have here. Here's a part here. Here's a part here that, matter of fact, it would attach to your ciphering. Just say your wine is done, you're good to go, all right? You want to start bottling, okay? You want to start bottling. So what you're going to do is that when you start bottling, okay, there's a piece I'm missing. So, but anyway, the piece that you pump, it would go here. Oh no, here it is right here. All right, that's the pump part. That's the part you would put into your wine. Just say you're gonna start bottling, right? You're gonna start bottling. Now this part here, and what you would do, makes your life so much easier. It has a spring load down at the bottom. When you start pumping, it's gonna give you force, and there's a pin here, and it's gonna fill up here. So when you put this in and it hits the bottom, the glass bottom, it's gonna tell the wine to start coming in the bottle, and you fill up right up to it and pull it, and you got a full bottle. It's so simple. It's very simple to do. All right. Now, what we are going to get into this here. This is optional. I love them. They're great. They're very elegant. They're very professional. All right. These, they come in all different colors. Depends on what kind of wine that you want. Okay. These are shrink wraps for your bottles. These are shrink wraps for your bottles. And all it is, you can do this with a hair dryer. All you have to do is put them on and use the hair dryer to shrink wrap to seal your bottle. Once it's sealed, it's sealed. It's sealed until you're ready to open it. Some of them have little gold tabs on them that you can actually, rip off and everything else. Some don't. All right. So this is optional if you want to go this way. I love these. All right. They're not expensive either. And when you buy them, they come like 100 and something or whatever, in a pack. It's a whole lot of them. All right. And also that the way I do it makes it easy for me. I boil a pot of water, and it's once the water starts to boil, I take the bottle. All right. The heat, the water is so hot. Once you put this cap down into the water, it seals it completely. Done. It's a done deal. Just like that. That quick. All right. All right. I think I went over all of the equipment. There's a lot more equipment, optional equipment that you can actually purchase. And the kits. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about is the kits. Okay. I haven't spoken about everything else, but these are the wine kits. These are the wine kits. All right. Let's get this out. down. All right, these are the wine kits, okay? This one is a Pinta Grigio. And this one is a Cabernet. Red wine, white wine. Okay? So these are the two kits that I'm going to be doing. All right? And all the instructions, let me open it up for you one of them here, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. All right, let me get the juice out of here. Oh. All right, so I'm missing some stuff. God, I should have checked it. So let me go to this one here. And this is the white wine. It comes with all the packaging information. All the information that you need to make your wine. The yeast. It comes with all the ingredients to make your white wine. Get the white wine out of here. All right. And this is the white wine. All right? The white wine. All right, so that's about it. And when I'm ready to start making wine, I will be back with another video. So thank you for watching. Give me thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, and you guys have a beautiful day. And God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Good day. Bye-bye.